and baking it in a tandoor oven. Another popular type of bread is called chisel chirik, which is a thin, flat bread that is often served with meat dishes or used to make sandwiches. It is made by mixing flour, salt, water, and sometimes yeast, and then rolling it out into thin rounds before baking it in the tandoor oven. Lipashka is another type of bread that is commonly found in Turkmen cuisine. It is a round, flat bread that is often topped with sesame seeds and is commonly used to make sandwiches. Lipashka is made by mixing flour, yeast, salt, and water, and then baking it in the tandoor oven. Bread is also an important part of special occasions and celebrations in Turkmenistan. For example, during weddings, it is customary to bake a special type of bread called chal, which is made by mixing flour, salt, yeast, and milk, and then baking it in a tandoor oven. For example, during weddings, it is customary to bake a special type of bread called chal, which is made by mixing flour, salt, yeast, and milk, and then baking it in a tandoor oven. The bread is then decorated with colorful designs made from dough and is often given as a gift to guests. Overall, bread is an integral part of Turkmen cuisine and plays an important role in the country's culinary tradition. The variety of breads available in Turkmenistan reflects the country's diverse cultural heritage and adds depth and flavor to the dishes they accompany. Plov is one of the most popular and well-known dishes in Turkmen cuisine. It is a rice-based dish that is typically made with meat, carrots, onions, and a variety of spices. The dish is also popular in other Central Asian countries, including Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. Plov is usually made with lamb or beef, but can also be made with chicken or even fish. The meat is typically cubed and then fried with onions and garlic until it is brown and crispy. The carrots are then added and fried until they are tender, and then the rice is added to the mixture. The rice is typically cooked in a broth made from meat stock and seasoned with a variety of spices such as cumin, turmeric, and saffron. The rice is typically cooked in a broth made from meat stock and seasoned with a variety of spices such as cumin, turmeric, and saffron. Once the rice is cooked, the meat and vegetables are added back into the pot and the dish is typically served with a side of yogurt or salad. Plov is often served at special occasions and celebrations, such as weddings or religious holidays. Another popular dish in Turkmen cuisine is shashlik, which is a type of grilled meat that is marinated in a mixture of spices and vinegar. The meat is usually skewered and grilled over charcoal until it is tender and juicy. Shashlik is often served with a side of bread, vegetables, and yogurt. Mandi is another popular dish in Turkmen cuisine. It is a type of steamed dumpling that is filled with minced meat, onions, and various spices. The dumplings are usually served with a side of yogurt or a tomato-based sauce. Bishbarmak is another traditional Turkmen dish that is made with thin noodles and lamb or beef. The meat is usually boiled until it is tender and then served on top of the noodles with a side of broth and vegetables.